part two. I would hate to say that we could do without the music, the interruption that is not necessarily, well tolerated. I mean, why would you say tolerated? I mean, the case is we ought to move on and grow as a species. But I'm glad that those that have the very elusive, repetitive wordplay, it could cater to Eurocentric culture, because obviously we do practice escapism, meaning that you do need space in your imagination. So we try to leave that area clutter free. Why would I renege on something that is rightfully yours? But there are times who has brought this to my attention, or even to pass. We're trying to regather our thoughts here. So that we do, without buttoning all the way up, talking about that area right beneath your thorax, or was it larynx? I think that's a whole different thing. Maybe one could point me to the differences in them. Yeah. The disc in your throat help you talk. Good things I never forcefully put my hand or with force applied any handling of a woman. For they usually onto themselves. There's something said there. I think it is they are attuned unto themselves, something like that. But where are we going with this? This one looks like she's talking endlessly about things she really hasn't been subject to. But it is God's glory to conceal a thing, right? So we'll still put material out there, even if it doesn't hinge on the more important things. With a side of what? A side of frustration. Why frustration? Because you know you're not supposed to be walking under the influence of alcoholic beverages. You could, but with much contrasting and subjugated. If I cover my mouth, it looks worse. So, where do you put these things? Right in front of your face, right? It's hard to lie to the Holy Ghost. Yeah. But some people do. And I won't hold it against any. But you should know definitely what's pleasing and what's not. But somebody, a man, unto the name of God, being that he needed to, go through many things for the name of God, has said, all things are lawful, but not all things are expedient for me. Yes, we love these scenes. What else we're doing? You need wiring. Wow, tie that up, right? Be careful with your hindsight, your retrospective rear view, which is a foreshadow of where you ought not to go, because we do forget and push forward. So does that mean we only see the second part of this video? What happens to the first? That should be interesting. No plug-in. No plug and play. So we're still going on here, and we'll leave the first spot as an X box that has yet to be contemplated on. Look at that, a point right in your teeth. Why would you put that there? That's because my display would come across as if there was extra dialogue, either seen or unseen, protruding seemingly. That was the key word. But how good it is to do things quietly. At the end of the day, I got to make sure, show what's going on here. My Bluetooth piece, it holds a mic, but it's not necessarily what I'm recording off of. But it has a good mic. Maybe you can see it. Where is it? There. You got a light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh in us a far more and exceeding eternal weight of glory. So yes, these are the things that we try to avoid. You don't want to always look like you're scrabbling or scavenging to make ends meet. We do like those who are sufficient, self-sufficient, proficient in that way. And what else we have? Nothing much happening here, right? It's more like eating up the clock. Yes. How am I in East Tremont? I guess time will tell, or watch your associations, because I'll tell you who you are by them. So we're still recording here, and that means that we're about a minute away, maybe, if I'm right. The total was 14 minutes. To show you the rest, I might need to hold a wager. Yeah, you could lose your job behind it. Don't act like you're giving thanks in the bathroom. I thought that was acceptable. But sometimes you do gotta choose. So yeah, we are at any rate we could do without some people, right? I would hate to dread that as an affirmative. This is what you do at what time it really is. A little after midnight. Let's keep it rolling. That should be fun. What else are we gonna add to? And thank you. May that be also unto you.